Good morning, evening, and afternoon. You are listening to the Weebz in the Hood podcast show, whatever you'd like to call it. I'm your host, Iggy, and I am joined with Derek,
Ha.
Malik,
Yeah.
and Anthony.
Hello.
It's just the four of us as usual today, and figured we'd all just discuss some stuff about toxic fan bases, because there's been a lot of stuff going around, you know?
Yo.
My God.
Yesterday, yo.
Don't get me started on yesterday.
That was amazing.
he was replying.
Yesterday is in the movie about the Beatles,
yes,
or like
fucking-
the one guy that like. You're talking about the
That's
movie
not-
where the guy. The name of there's a movie called Yesterday that came out like last year, and it was like everybody forgot about the Beatles except one guy, so he just
Oh,
stole
I
all
know
their
that
work
movie.
and made it.
I actually
seen
heard the
that
movie was
movie.
good. I genuinely, I heard the movie was good.
Yeah, I like it.
I didn't watch it. I just know the premise.
I haven't watched movies in like ages. I mean, the last movie I saw
Wouldn't that be
was like...
funny if like one day you woke up and nobody knew what Sonic was? Would you say anything?
I'd start creating
Yeah,
a whole ton. I'd start creating OCs of like Sonic characters and say they're
Because
mine. Like,
I genuinely like Sonic. Even though a lot of the games are bad, but the good ones are good.
I would make Sonic Underground 2, but not. I
Yo,
wouldn't
dude,
even I wouldn't recreate the
two
first
piece,
season.
dude.
Round.
2 piece is really sad.
2-piece.
Two-piece, yes.
um,
Okay,
Yo, did you
so
guys know that Deck is a better protagonist than Gon, dude?
be quiet, okay? Stop talking right now.
I don't know why a lot of people like. I feel like a lot of MHA fans have like a superiority complex. You know?
What do?
MHA, because they've seen one show and I think it's the best thing ever.
I blame
Yeah,
PewDiePie
sure
for.
it is.
I blame PewDiePie for the MHA fan, or like most fan bases. You know?
That's what. Yeah, it's the PewDiePie submission subreddit where like he'll
They
say like,
post
"Haha, funny
JoJo.
JoJo Bizarre Adventure." Yeah.
No, literally,
Or
I
even
don't.
like right at JoJo. JoJo's what happened. That's what made JoJo. That's what made the JoJo fandom cringe.
No, it's like a lot of people. The yes, English. So we all know who Nux Taku is. He's awesome. We love him.
Well,
He
Nux and
he
all
has
don't watch
he
him
has a
at all.
point. He makes a very good point when he says that JoJo fans are annoying, but at heart they know they're annoying, and they do it with like what's it that he said? They do it with a good They have good meaning behind it, you know.
Good intentions.
Good intentions. That's what it is. They have good intentions usually behind all the jokes and cringe they do, you know.
Anthony, you would love Nux Taku, trust me. Man's
okay.
The man's a legend. Dude, he got death threats from MHA fans and just laughed it off.
I know.
He made an entire video about it. It was so good. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
That's the problem with them. Demon Slayer fans are pretty bad too.
God.
You
Yeah,
gotta
you
fix
guys
it.
It on
remember-
Twitter once. I will say that I'm a fan of the show, right? Because I actually enjoy it, and I thought
I
it was
enjoy the
alright.
show. I do not enjoy the manga though. The manga was not.
No, the manga's not very good. The art's not consistent, and it's not. I don't know. It's just
As
not
I
great.
said, it doesn't have consistent art.
It does not have consistent art. Honestly, the
tries to be
fights
Not in the
full
way
are
you
drawn
think, Iggy. Though,
weird.
Iggy, the way you think that the art is consistent is just an art. That's like.
No,
Full Metal-
I've
Full Metal
I've
Alchemist
seen
is good.
I've seen the art for it too. I read a little bit, and it is.
Because the story, for me, the story isn't that good. It's more that I watched the anime because it was fun to look at and it was just fun, right?
I watched it because everybody was
story-
like. I watched it because everybody was like nutting over Nezuko, and I was like, okay, I gotta watch this. And I like got immersed into the story. I was like, the story is.
The
mid.
story is not bad.
It's mid. It's mid.
It's not bad. It's just the animation really did pull it together, in my opinion. Like just the way they animated certain scenes, which is good, right?
Especially when
The
when he fought
the
Rui.
mon-
That was really nice.
Like the manga, like the whole, just the comedy wasn't as funny to me. The art obviously wasn't as good as the animation. The character deaths I could care less about because they didn't hype up them. They just died and like never talked about them again.
Isn't Demon Slayer written by a woman?
Yeah, but again,
That explains why it's
Yeah,
not
she's
funny.
not-
it's no, but I think the comedy in
Well,
the
Full
anime was
Metal-
funny. It was just wasn't
Well-
as good in the manga.
The Full Metal
And the anime
Alchemist
was garbage.
artist is a woman, isn't she? I think Full Metal Alchemist is pretty funny.
Yeah, but that's because like
Yeah.
women back in that time were actually funny. Okay, I probably
You know,
shouldn't
10 years
lie.
ago, yeah. 20
Yeah, 10
years
years
ago,
ago, yeah.
Now,
No,
now
more like 20, because it was like she wrote in like 2000.
Because it came
Yeah,
out
it's
in
like 20 years.
She also wrote Silver Spoon, didn't she?
Yeah,
Silver
and some
Spoon's
of-
actually pretty good. I enjoy that.
I watched
Very, very much.
the manga doesn't make it much better. Just like watching the anime is good enough for me.
The manga, to, like again, and then the manga to freaking Demon Slayer, people act like the ending was good.
It
No,
it wasn't
no,
good.
let's not talk about the ending. Let's not talk about the ending right now.
I'm just talking about how bad it was because it made. I liked Bleach's ending more than that, and I don't like Bleach's ending at all.
Happy Sugar Life's ending was better.
Bleach's ending wasn't bad. It was just really, really rushed.
Well, so was Demon Slayer's.
According to this BuzzFeed quiz I just took, I'm gonna get married in 5 years.
Yeah,
You know what
Virgin.
it's based on? It says make a weird snack to find out when you'll get married. I'm a virgin and I'm proud.
We're all virgins and we're proud.
I don't like BuzzFeed, by the way. I just got kind of bored.
The reason, okay, the only one thing I did like about Bleach's ending is that Orihime and Ichigo got together, dude. There was nothing satisfying about the freaking Demon Slayer.
If we're talking about toxic fandoms, the Bleach fandom can be pretty toxic sometimes,
Dude, they
especially
said
when it
that-
comes.
Yeah, no,
Dude.
like literally Bleach. I've never like spoken to anybody who genuinely likes Bleach. They say that like a lot of the people who claim to be fans are like, oh, yeah, that show, and then like they don't explain why it's good. They like instantly change the topic to something else.
You know how many times Kubo, the author, has gotten death threats?
Didn't he
I
get
know
a death
people who
threat?
genuinely like Bleach.
No, he got a
Didn't-
death threat. He got so many death threats at one point he had to delete all of his social media.
Wow.
Yeah, I know that, but didn't he get? Wasn't there one time when he got a death threat where Bleach spoilers, by the way. I'll give you a couple seconds to skip ahead.
Okay, yeah. Bleach.
Didn't he get death threats when he killed off Byakuya?
Yeah, and that's why they brought him back because people were so pissed off.
Yeah. But
Same thing. How many death threats he got when Ichigo ended up with Orihime, not Rukia?
Yeah, that's my point. That's my point. What makes the Bleach fandom somewhat toxic? All the like Ichigo times Rukia shippers are so fucking toxic. You have no idea. I remember I even saw this Instagram account, and it was like completely slandering the Ichigo Orihime ship, and it was like posting all these fucked up images of like Orihime getting murdered and all this shit, and I'm like, first of all, you're getting this heated about fucking 2D characters being together? Like, are you serious?
The same thing happened with Masashi Kishimoto when he made Naruto end up with Hinata. You know how many people that sent him death threats because he ended up with Sakura?
Why would you want
Yeah, but
that,
Sakura
though?
wouldn't even. But Sakura's so useless. She probably can't even make a sandwich.
No, but the thing is, people were so pissed off that he didn't end up with Sakura.
Literally, she did nothing in the
You guys all
show.
have it wrong. We all know
I'm
that
just
the
kidding.
best girl is Haku.
No,
Stop.
no.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yes, I agree.
Stop. You give me her.
Haku is okay. To be real, Haku's friggin' awesome. I really like.
Yeah, I
Haku.
like his
Yes.
power a lot.
I like his character.
And his friggin' mat, like just the way he dressed was his mask is awesome.
I
One of
like
my
how
D&D
he
characters had
moves.
his mask.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first watched Part 1 Naruto, I cried at that part at the end of the
Dude.
bridge arc.
We all Haku could have beaten Naruto and Sasuke, but he didn't hit any vital points because he didn't want to kill them.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, no. Well, yeah, he was just like way more powerful than they were, and then he
Yeah, no,
also decided to kill
He was
himself.
just faster. He was just so much faster too.
He could, if he would have had any vitals any of those times, he could have won. It's just he didn't want to, because he grew an attachment to Naruto. He liked him as a person. He didn't want to kill him.
You're my friends. I don't kill you.
I still think that it's absolute BS that they named the bridge the Great Naruto Bridge instead of after like the town hero guy that died. Why didn't they? That's so. When I just got into Naruto like last year, it was like I was like, that's just not right. Why would you do that? What did Naruto?
That's funny, dude.
Did Naruto even do anything? He just made the kid feel better about having a dead dad. Like
No jutsu, bro.
Talk no
Talk
jutsu, guys.
bro. It can do
talk
wonders.
no jutsu.
What's more powerful, Taka no Jutsu or Natsu's power of friendship? That's the
Natsu's
real
power of
question.
Dude,
friendship.
No,
Natsu
power
can solo
friendship.
all of fiction.
Because he just gives us a speech and then
Saying anybody can solo all of fiction is bizarre. I don't understand. First
No,
of all, I don't get why people power scale anyway. Cause like, why does that? Maybe within shows that's fine. I don't.
There's certain.
Out of
I mean, there's like
power
certain
scale,
shows
it's kinda
that
weird
just
to me.
have weird power scales and stuff.
The problem is that the way certain characters are written, it contradicts each other's powers.
I feel like at this
Yeah.
point, all of Shonen
Yeah.
is
for
just
example,
a big,
for
like-
example,
Yeah,
like
Derek,
Alien
Derek and
X
I talk about
and
this a lot.
Tatsuya from Persona 2, they both are written that they both can beat each
Like-
other, but they're both written that each other can't win.
Yeah, like here's
Wait,
Tatsuya's written-
Tatsuya and Alien X?
Yeah,
Okay.
because Tatsuya's
Yeah.
written in the way that everything ever, if he goes on his curse, anything ever disappears in an instant. But
Yeah,
Alien X is
Alien
written
X
into
is
the way
written.
that he can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
genuinely
X
feel
is
like
written as
Alien
that-
X would probably win.
No,
Well,
but,
that's
the
the
thing
thing.
is, Tatsuya has written that he would destroy Alien X, but Alien X written he can't. That's why power scaling against other characters is
Oh
stupid.
yeah,
because
it is really
Basically,
stupid.
basically, Tatsuya's written to where he can destroy everything, but Alien X is written to where he can't be destroyed.
So it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
It's
yeah,
it's like it's like Gold Expansion Requiem versus Tusk Act 4.
yeah, you don't know who would
You
win
can't
because
turn Infinity back to 0, but like,
no, the
that's-
thing is you can't turn Infinity back to 0. Yes, but the thing is, GR stats are Infinity as well.
and GER could stop Tusk from ever activating in the first place. That makes it
Yeah,
a bit
no,
worse
the way-
because it's within universe, but they also technically don't exist in the same universe.
Part 6 spoilers.
Hey,
That's not
whoa!
even he confirmed that part 6 and part 7 and 8, like part 6 is N and part 7 and 8 aren't related.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
because part
Hey,
6.
shh! Don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. That is something that everybody needs to experience for themselves.
Part 6 was just as good as Part 5. I don't care what anybody says. Fucking
Part 6 stands were
Alright.
pretty weak compared to like
and
part
Part 5 weren't.
part. Okay,
Yeah,
no, but
well, depends on the stand in part 5. Because if
There
you
were
think
some
about
really
it, like
cool
a
ones, and there were some
stand has-
stupid ones.
the what
There
was
was a
it?
fishing rod. There was a fishing rod, and people say Part 6 stands really. Okay, you.
Yeah, but if you literally, there's a stand in part 6 that's just a bunch of meteors.
That's better than a fucking fishing rod.
Yeah, but that could easily just kill the dude who's using the meteors. That's so.
But
much-
it's a stupid power.
Yeah,
okay?
there's another
So
stand that literally makes people angry. And you can say,
But then you get Weather Report, which is awesome. So
yeah, but Weather Report is just naturally badass.
exactly.
Weather Report could
You
easily
get
probably.
Metallica. You get Metallica, and he's badass too. Part 6 was as good as Part 5.
Yeah, but like like most stands could beat a lot. Well, I mean, I don't think you could beat Jailhouse Law. or
not
Jailhouse
beating. I
Rock,
said
whatever.
the part in general is just as good as Part 5.
Okay, moving on.
What the fuck was that?
I've like put my
Honestly, I
entire
thought Part
mic
7 was
on.
kind of overrated. Anybody? No.
What? Part 7? I
I thought
haven't read part 6.
Yeah.
people say like Part
Part
7 is as
7.
good as like Berserk and Vinland and shit, and I'm like, no, it's
Have you read it?
yeah. It's
You
good,
never
yes,
finished part
but people-
6.
Yes, I did. I read
Oh.
all of it, dude.
Okay, I'm proud.
The thing is, people say Part 7 is like as good as Berserk and stuff. No,
Are you caught up with
That's
part 8?
no, I'm not.
Oh.
But like, dude, Berserk's Golden Age
Oh, there's
arc.
2 spiders right there! Holy crap, there's 2 really big spiders and they're yellow. Oh my
Malik, have you
gosh, they're
seen-
looking at me.
Have you read up to the Golden Age?
Oh jeez, need to. Oh
I'm
jeez.
still reading. I got past the eclipse.
Okay, so you're about to get to the Golden Age. Okay. That is one of the best arcs in fiction. That is so good.
2 huge spiders.
Oh,
They're
you're
like-
also reading Attack on Titan
yeah.
right now. You're reading one of the best arcs in fiction as well.
Oh
More.
my god! Don't get me start. Meat.
Me, dude, Attack on Titan's last arc is some of the
Let me
greatest
tell-
written thing ever.
Let me tell people watching this right now. If you're an Attack on Titan fan, if you haven't read the manga, you are not. I repeat, you are not ready for season 4. The shit you're about to see. Oh my.
And Malik's not even.
Oh, but it's got a different
I'm-
studio. The art style's different. How dare they
Oh,
do
shut
this?
the fuck up. That's so retarded. You see, Attack on Titan fans are becoming like MHA fans in that sense. Oh
Yeah,
look,
depending
As I
on-
said, superiority complex.
oh look, this cloud is weirdly shaped. This whole season's garbage. Or
Literally-
Wow,
this
dude.
grass.
Yeah.
This grass isn't the right shade of
Wait,
green.
wait,
Oh my
have you
god,
seen
what
that-
are you doing?
Have you seen that meme where it's like Studio Bones fans back then? It was like it showed
Yeah.
like the buff Doge. It's like the art style, the whole art style and the story is carried out very well. This is a 10 out of 10 show. And then it says Bones fans now, and it shows like Deku, and it's like this cloud is shaped funny. I don't like the show. Or
Can I
something
just
like that.
say that My Hero Academia fans can't handle anything but saying their show's the best.
Our show's the best because we ship boys.
No, that's just every show, dude.
Our show's the best because it is.
I recently rewatched.
My Hero
I recently
Academia
got
is
into
good
Haikyuu.
because My Hero Academia is great.
I recently rewatched Haikyuu, got into Haikyuu, and that fandom's a whole nother case of oh god. Dude.
I remember talking about this in a previous episode. You remember when Attack Q's fans and Attack on Titan fans were arguing all over Twitter?
Yes. Like I like Haikyuu.
That doesn't even
a
make
lot.
sense.
You
They're
can't
similar
compare the two.
shows.
You can't
They're not
compare
even
the two.
similar.
It doesn't
Yeah,
make
I like
sense.
Haikyuu a lot, but
Guys,
that
okay,
argument's stupid.
Food Wars. All right, guys, Food Wars versus My Hero or versus Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Let's compare them.
Watson and-
The
Watson
stakes
and
are
versus
higher when
JoJo.
you're making a cake. The stakes
Hey,
are
guys.
higher when you're making a cake than when you're trying to prevent an entire country from being annihilated, guys. It makes sense.
Nah, guys,
No,
Watson and
one of
versus
my favorite parts
JoJo.
of Food Wars is when the girl
Whatever
made
that
like
was.
use like a nuclear bomb to make linguine. That was a great episode of Food Wars. Is great.
Let's compare
I haven't
High School
watched it.
DxD. Let's compare High School DxD with Vinland Saga real quick.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Because those are definitely two shows that you can compare.
I freaking love Vinland, dude. Everybody says the arc that is coming up is one of the best arcs ever.
Yuru Camp compared to like something like Steins Gate.
Yes.
Yeah. The stakes are higher when your fire is about to spread to the leaf next to the fire pit than when you're trying to save the Earth from World War III.
There needs to
Steins
be,
Gate's so
dude,
good.
in the new season of, I know they're doing another season for Yuru Camp, but there better be like a whole arc where like they just cause a forest fire and now,
Dude, I'm
now
so
they're
happy
now they're
that
being
Iceman
tried
comes.
in court for like their crimes for.
Anyways,
fucking-
back to toxic
something to it, I don't
fandoms. We said Bleach. We said Naruto. We said MHA. We
Naruto?
said
Oh yeah, we did say Naruto.
I said
did
they
we?
got.
I've seen an
They got
influx of Gintama fans saying, "Hey, our show is superior."
Because everybody who's seen Gintama loves Gintama. I just haven't seen.
This
I haven't seen it.
It looks weird. I
There's
saw a
over
picture of a
1,000
guy dressed up
episodes.
like
I don't have the commitment
Pikachu,
right now.
like being
You guys-
tied up.
That's
guys
the
wanna
joke
know,
about Gintama, though, is the tone shift.
You guys want to know a fandom that I think is pretty toxic?
What?
Not so much now, even though it's starting to get toxic again. But way back then, it was pretty damn toxic.
Attack on Titan.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say something else.
That was the
What?
original. That was the original American anime fan. Other than Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, that was like the original American anime fandom that existed.
You guys.
It was
you
that
guys,
and
you guys
SAO
weren't
that,
ar-
like-
You guys weren't around back then. Whoa.
I was around as a human being enough to see it. I was a little.
I watched
a little
the.
cherub.
But you guys weren't into anime like I was, and you guys.
Why there's so many spiders on
I
my
was
window,
into anime-
dude?
Excuse me,
You
My
guys. You guys missed the Aaron X Levi.
You realize my mom watches our
I am-
show, right,
I am
Anthony?
I'm glad I missed that era because I probably.
You
would've
realize
killed
that you
myself.
saying my balls" is gonna be included in the show. My mom watches the show at work.
Why does your? Okay, that's not my fault.
You know what? She's not able to listen to it here because
I
everybody
didn't
else.
say my balls. You. I didn't even say that.
You said my balls."
No, I didn't. I said I've been into anime longer. That's what I
And then he
said.
said- and then he said my ball.
You guys are happy you missed that era because the
You're
era was
right. I
very
am
hard.
happy.
What? There's literally 4 spiders on my wall right now, dude.
Dude,
That doesn't
Oh
sound
my
very
God.
good. Wait, I want to see.
Guys.
Can you put them on camera?
Hold on. No, hold on. I need to get. Dude, why does my airsoft gun have to not have like stuff so I can just like blast these spiders? Gosh dang it.
But
you
no,
know what I used to do when I was a kid? I used to get chemical like Windex or something. I would just squirt spiders until.
It's right over there
I
somewhere.
got some sort
Yeah.
of cleaner. I just kept squirting spiders till they died.
Can't
Good times.
see. Alright,
Did you
is
see
it
that?
upside down? I think you're.
It's
upside
it's
down.
no, it's my camera on my PC.
Get a shoe, Richard, and
Oh
just
wait, no,
kill
you're
them
looking
all.
down.
Shut up!
behind
I'm a
it.
pansy. Oh yeah, there's my Love Live poster right there.
Ah, sweet.
Hold on.
When I was sleeping over at Richard,
Don't include
was
that.
a spider.
that
Love Live
poster like
poster.
haunted me, dude. It just looks at you when you're in there. You're
Have
like,
you ever seen pictures of James's room?
Which one?
No, but do I want to?
The Asian one.
Oh, the Asian.
Do you?
Doesn't he have a Doesn't he have a
Let me see
North
if I-
Korea
oh,
flag? Doesn't he have a North Korea flag in his room?
I don't
It's
think
amazing.
so.
Real
No, I
childish.
don't think he does. That was Twan. Twan Win had a Soviet Union
Oh my.
flag.
I was gonna. Oh, I thought he had a North
Twan
Korean
is
flag.
such
I
a
was,
G. I love Twan.
I was gonna say, well, he probably has one because he probably came from there.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, what happened to him? He was chill.
Yeah, speaking about Attack on Titan fans, oh my god, guys, do you see how Levi kicked Aaron in the face in that one episode?
Oh,
Oh my
that's
god,
so hot. They're
he
so.
has so much sexual relations for him. Oh my god.
Can we talk about the SAO fan base for a bit?
Dude, it doesn't
Thing
exist. What are you
is,
talking about?
hey, the,
That's what I said
the
real
thing is
quick.
about the SAO fan base. It's like they kind of know their favorite series is objectively bad, but it's like they still
I
love
like
it.
animals.
They like it anyways, and
It's like me
that,
liking
that
Love Live. Or at least
that's a
like Love Live
fandom.
fans, I should say.
That's a fandom I can somewhat respect because it's like, oh, you know it's bad, but you still like it. Hey, you can like it as much as you want. I don't care.
I like Mariah and Nikki, but that's not a good run show. I just like it.
I enjoy Love
I
Live, but it's not for everyone.
I like Berserk plus Vampires anime. It's not well written at all. It's just funny, dude. They break the fourth wall so many times. I love it.
Orno has to host Club Breaks the Fourth.
I hate fan bases for like older shows because they're like our show's superior, you know.
I hate
And they'll
people
say-
all new anime is bad. It pisses me off.
Yeah. It's mostly older shonen fans, and I just want to say, at this point, all of shonen at this point is becoming like just a big PP measuring contest of who's got the stronger characters. You know, it's not even the story. It's like, oh, who's stronger?
That's where the Can You Beat Goku.
Oh, where do you get that Rem statue? Is that actually?
Go, can you beat Goku though?
Yo, how much was that Rem stat? Hold on, I gotta go check the Crunchyroll store real quick.
See, people think I'm that much of a weeb, and I'm not. Okay, so
Hold on. I actually have a Nico statue in my room.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. You do, huh?
Yeah, I need to put it in the jar. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Crunchyroll
Like I have
store.
manga and light novels, but I don't have any of that.
Yeah, I'm on the
Most weeb thing
official.
I have a Haikyuu keychain, and I have a Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh,
There's
wait,
a
wait,
Danganronpa.
what did you get? Now we both have Haikyuu keychains.
I got
I have
Hinata
a-
because Hinata's my favorite.
I have a Sharingan
Bro, we
necklace,
have
and
the
that's about
boys.
it.
I have Nishinoya.
We got the two little short boys. I love them together.
Yo, this is
I like
actually
in the,
really
I
cool.
like in the fourth season how like Sunaka's yelling at freaking Hinata, and then Nishinoya comes like, "Dude, how was training camp?"
Some of these figures
Like,
are
his
really
entire
nice.
personality switch.
By
I
the
love
way, the
Nishinoya.
link that I sent, that's a picture of, that's a couple of James things. That's just like light
I-
compared to the, I'm trying to find the rest of the images.
I actually want the Rem statue. In stock
Nishinoya.
figures.
Dude, I love Nishinoya. Dude, in season 3 when he freaking received Ushawaka's thing, and then he spikes it and he receives it at the back of his hand.
Spice
Oh,
and Wolf.
Yeah.
What is that?
dude, I was high. He was like receives it, and as soon as it comes back down, he receives it at the back of his arm.
What is this show? Okay.
He's like, boom.
Haikyuu.
Boom.
What?
No,
What are you
that's
talking about?
something about like Spice and Wolf. I've never heard of it.
Spice Wolf's
You never
great.
heard of? How have you never heard of Spice and Wolf?
I
The
didn't.
dub's really good.
It's like that one
was
thing. It's
watching-
like that one thing with what is it? Like Hell something Taker or like everybody's freaking out about right now.
Devil's a part-timer is great.
Devil's a Part-Timer is
Devil's a
funny.
part-timer.
I've
watched
never
that show
known
on
anybody.
I need to
like
watch
that.
it in dub because everybody says it's good in
Gundam.
dub.
it's really good
Saber.
in dubbed.
Why is Saber so hot?
Rin's
Oh,
best girl.
I forgot that James and John went to the USS Iowa when they had the Azure Lane event, so they took pictures with all the cutouts.
No way. That's.
my God.
Yeah, I've been to the Iowa, and James has been to the New Jersey too, because he's a boat boy just like myself.
Monogatari series Shinobi. Oh, that series is weird. I don't like it.
Hey, so
Oh,
can-
jeez,
you
we
seen
got
it?
the James. We have the James pictures. All right, copy link.
Oh yeah, by the way, Monogatari fans also. Oh jeez, I feel like I'm calling out like everybody who enjoys Monogatari in the slightest.
See, James is more of a weeb than me, okay? So leave me alone.
He's also Asian.
I feel like
Everybody's all
Monogatari-
like, Derek, you're such a weeb. I'm like, you probably have like anime posters all over
Oh my!
See, that's not me.
I get called a weeb too.
Hold on, can we get this on
I get called a
screen?
weeb by-
He's got a My poster.
No, wait, that's just one of them. There's two more, I think.
Senka.
Dude, okay,
Where does
okay,
he
I
get
respect that
these?
my taste though. My
I-
mine is like
Chiaki?
top 3 of all time.
Chiaki statue.
He got what's her
Yeah,
name
I
from
like
Data
that.
Live? The Dio from Data Live.
Chiaki's
Dio
best
from
girl
Data
in
Live.
Dangan. I don't care what
That's
anyone tells me.
Kurame.
Oh no, yeah,
remind
and
me
then
of
I
it.
don't think any of you were at school for this, but over before Christmas last year, they literally bought and ordered the Azure Lane art book. So
That's
they
perfect.
they did an Azure Lane borderline porn art book opening.
Why?
It was awesome. It was pretty great.
Gymnasium Nendroid playset.
Okay, I respect the Saitama and Genos one. The Fox Lolly, no.
What do you mean? Oh, the Demon Slayer one's nice.
No. He does not have Best Girl from Nisekoi on there.
He has a Rem statue.
He does not have Best Girl from Data Live. He does have Best Girl from
See, I never let,
John
I
and
never,
James both
okay.
have the same Rem statue that they got from. They
I
go,
never-
They go to them and John's older sister. They go to
I never let women into my room because I don't like
Yeah,
people
dude.
seeing my
Go there.
room. But the thing is,
whatever
last,
the anime con is.
oh jeez,
Oh, it's actually a nice statue. I like it.
Me and my sister are gonna go to SoccerCon next year together.
Oh, brother, mob. I like his mob poster.
I actually really like that Rem
posters
statue.
are from when the show was first getting up, so it wasn't when the fan base went all bad. Because I remember me,
I have a Persona 3 poster,
Gold
Nier Automata
Experience,
poster, and a
nice.
Haikyuu poster.
I have a 2020 Corvette Stingray poster, 2 Navy propaganda posters, the one painting from Fallout 4 where it's Mr. Pebbles, the first cat in space, the Skyrim map, a Grumman F-14 Tomcat, and that's it. Oh no, and I have a Minecraft poster and a Halo 3 poster that came with the original game, which was pretty freaking cool.
The exact keychain I got is the chibi, not the one hitting the ball.
Hey
There's
guys,
like,
Chibi Nishinoya hitting a ball. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a picture.
I have
of
that
it.
one too. It was like a 6 set.
Oh really? I only
Hey.
got Nishinoya.
hey, so we can get back on topic. You wanna know another fandom I think's pretty toxic, and we mentioned this a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z's fandom's pretty toxic.
But can't he be Goku?
Yeah.
That's the big thing about them.
literally, Dragon Ball characters compare like all of anime. Like they'll get something like, I don't know, like Happy Sugar Life, and be like, oh, but can they beat Goku? You know, like the characters in that.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
some
oh,
of the best-
one of my favorite characters of all time is Okabe from Steins Gate. They're like, but can he be Goku? I'm all,
What is that?
Huh?
I mean,
What?
maybe.
I saw
I mean, he could-
saw somebody try and
I
compare
don't know.
Lelouch to Goku. They're like, can Lelouch beat Goku?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Just tell him to kill himself.
Just tell him to kill himself and that's
Goku's
it.
an idiot.
It's a pretty simple question that anybody can get if you've at least seen Code Geass.
But it's
Now-
a low-key bad show, dude.
Now
What
let
is
me
this?
now let me just say
Send the movie.
let me just say I love Dragon Ball Z to death. It was my first anime. It's the anime that got me into anime. It's always gonna be in my heart. But the fandom is really, really toxic sometimes.
Dude,
They think Goku is this almighty, omnipotent being that can just beat anyone. No. There are plenty of characters in fiction that would completely wash Goku. Alien X from Ben 10, Yu-Hawk from Bleach, Giorno from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Like, there's
I
plenty-
genuinely.
Doctor Fate
The
from the
thing
DC.
is, the thing is, Goku's
Dr.
not even the strongest in his universe.
Whis.
No, the Omni King.
Oh yeah, huh? I forgot
Yeah.
he existed. I
Yeah.
forget Super happened.
We don't talk about Super.
I forget it happens a lot because
Think about okay. Let me just say, Super was an enjoyable show. I enjoyed watching it, but there's a lot in it that I thought was really dumb.
Isn't
there were good
I
moments.
don't know. I'm,
Like
I'm very
Goku
confused.
versus Jiren. That's one of the most hyped fights of all time. Like, can you name one other anime fight where people were literally gathering in fucking coliseums all around the world just to watch two fictional characters fight?
Nagisa versus coronavirus.
Nagisa versus coronavirus. You're a terrible person.
What do you mean? That's Calorie versus coronavirus.
Kaori versus.
Yeah, Kaori versus.
Ah.
Kaori versus.
Dude, Menma fall into a city.
Yeah, Menma versus
No.
Menma versus the Lego
Remember,
City
Lego
River.
City. I'm sad that
Dude,
they
she
didn't
did
mention the
though.
cross-dressing in that.
Bro, cross dressing kind of fun.
That reminds me. Yeah, I was
Stop.
gonna say. Remember when you were about to watch Anon, I was like, "Hey, Richard, there's a character that reminds me of you." Or I mean, Iggy. I keep calling you by your.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. What I'm looking at okay, that shirt looks very. This shirt looks very bad. I've been looking at the Crunchyroll store the whole time.
Can we talk about Tokyo Ghoul's fanbase?
What? I don't even like know
I'm leaving the
anything
call.
about their fan base. What makes them toxic? Because I don't pay
Uh,
attention to Tokyo
They
Ghoul at all.
think edgy is
Imagine-
good.
Yeah, imagine thinking.
Japanese.
You know everything with the MHA fanbase?
Yeah.
But imagine that
course
with
I
like
do.
overly edgy stuff.
Oh God.
I've never
So it's
seen.
like-
I've
it's
never
like
seen
the,
gay
it's like the
shows,
middle
you know?
school. It's like the kids in middle school, who would. I don't know how to explain it.
It's like
Apparently,
the
they exist
edgy.
as adults too. There's adults who wear like fedoras and trench coats and stuff.
It's
Like,
the-
okay,
it's
there's
like,
a character
it's like the
in Tokyo
Redditor
Ghoul that does this.
stereotype.
There's a character in Tokyo Ghoul that does this thing where he gets like string and like sews himself, right? And like
Oh,
people were actually starting to do that themselves in real
ow,
life.
That's
ow.
really disgusting and terrible.
They're
Honestly,
those are the same people. Those are the
they
same.
watch Parasite.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn my head into a monster and eat people.
This, I
Parasite's
just want to
better
say
Tokyo
the
Ghoul.
same people who were
You gotta
who were
finish
doing that.
Parasite, Derek.
Yeah, we do.
The same people who were doing the thing with like the needle and the ropes and stuff are the same people who were like getting the whole like Joker makeup when oh crap, a marshmallow just got thrown somewhere. Oh, the same people who are doing that are the same people who are doing like Joker make. This marshmallow does not look very sanitary. Those are the same people that are doing like Joker makeup, like getting their eyes literally like Get that out of here.
You know those people in middle school that had the freaking like the black and red eyeliner and like
Yeah.
the cuts
And
in
in
their
high
arms,
school.
like the
Doing like cringy laughs.
The orange peel group.
yeah, yeah, they all like.
I think the better name for the orange peel was always the citrus slab.
A citrus lab.
Yeah, they all like Tokyo
orange.
Ghoul, those people.
The Orange Peel was a place
Peter
where
Gibbs.
people can go and act like they had issues and were Tokyo Ghoul fans.
Hey, say whatever you want about Tokyo Ghoul, but I think we can all agree on that scene of Kaneki versus Jason.
That was satisfying.
badass.
That was
I
great.
didn't watch
Like when
Tokyo
he
Ghoul,
said,
though.
when Kaneki said,
Well,
I have seen that fight, by the way. When Kaneki said like, "Oh, after everything you put me through, did you think that would hurt me?" I was
Yeah, he
like,
like twisted his
"Oh
leg around. It was-
shit!"
wait, how far? Wait, which volume is that in the manga? Because I'm like,
I don't know. People said
that
to me,
far. Oh, I
people
mean,
straight
like-
up told me, Derek, if you like that, if you don't like the anime, you'll like the manga more. It's good. And the manga was better.
doesn't
But
I
it's
don't
still
know,
overly
man.
freaking edgy in every way.
I enjoy it to a certain extent. I don't like how crazy edgy they can be, especially
It's
with
like edgy for the sake of being edgy.
It's unintentionally, it's unironically edgy, which makes it great. And then there's Kami-san, which is
And then like there's a, it's just okay. We'll say the art in the manga is beautiful though. I really like the art style a lot.
Can we just talk
Especially
quickly?
they do Kaneki's hair when it's white and they have like black dots all over it. It was fine.
Can we just talk quickly about Kami-san fans?
They don't
And
exist.
Probably in the manga.
Probably in the manga.
Well, like this is when we're talking about fan bases, we're talking about like I guess like manga fans as well, because
Komi-san's fans don't exist. Everyone's
no, they used to exist and they moved on because they realized, hey, this is getting nowhere. It's just slice of life stuff now.
And that is a problem because Sinope was the most slice of life shoujo cliche thing ever, and I read it all and I loved it.
Okay, but you're tall, so your opinion's invalid. Also, you
I also
think
read
Gon is a
Ohara,
better
another
protagonist than
cliche
Deku,
shoujo.
so obviously your opinion is even more invalid.
I don't understand the complexity of Deku's character, okay? Your
Am I
opinion's
the only
invalid.
one who understands the complexity of this cinema masterpiece?
This movie isn't stupid. You're stupid.
What about people and like their waifus?
that post that the person was yelling at me at about Deku being better than Gon.
That was
somebody
so
messaged
funny.
somebody
That was so funny.
somebody messaged me like, oh shit, that description of Gon alone makes me want to continue Hunter x Hunter. I'm all, I did my job then. Somebody randomly said that to me. Like, oh, if
I'm sorry,
Gon's that good.
Were we talking about Komi-san at one point? I had
Yeah.
to talk to my dad real quick. What were we
Yeah.
saying?
My battery in my headset is low.
I've read. I'm caught up with it.
No, it's just isn't it like aren't they just like they completely forgot the whole like romance aspects of it and now it's just slice of life?
No, it's got a romance aspect. In fact, it's because there was a really long arc that came out like a couple months ago that was it was very romance centered. So they've been just doing a little bit more like screwing around stuff, but it's still romance centered.
Oh, wait, give me a second. I gotta change my headset real quick.
While Richard's doing that, there's another fan base that I want to talk about. I mean, their fan base, I guess, isn't really toxic, but there's just one thing that I don't like about them. I think Fairy Tail's fan base can be toxic, and
Yeah.
let me
Correct.
explain why. Because probably people thinking like, "Oh my God, how is Fairy Tail fan base toxic?" Let me explain. Now, the whole thing in the anime community is Fairy Tail's bad. Okay, everybody in the anime community is like, "Oh, Fairy Tail's trash. Fairy Tail's horrible. Fairy Tail's a terrible anime." Blah 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 blah. So, but the thing is, there's a bunch of people that do like Fairy Tail, and they genuinely think it's good, which is okay. I'm not saying they can't think that. But whenever someone says like, "Oh, I don't like Fairy Tail," they just say like, "Oh, I don't like Fairy Tail." There will be there will be like so many Fairy Tail fans that will hop on that person and be all like, "Oh, you haven't even seen Fairy Tail. You probably just want to join on the hate train. Why don't you actually watch it and form your own opinion?" It's like, chill out, chill
I
out.
have
Yeah.
watched.
Okay,
I
the thing,
watched.
okay,
Okay,
I've
if it's not
seen.
good after 40 episodes, I think I don't need to watch
The
it.
thing is,
Does
the
it
thing
really need
is,
40 episodes though to like for somebody to?
No,
determine
I've
it's
seen
good?
over 100 and it's still not
yeah,
good.
yeah, I've seen about like 170 something episodes. I
It's
the
like
thing about
120.
okay, the thing about Fairy Tail, I will say this: I don't think it's a good written show, but I did enjoy watching it. I do enjoy watching it. There are some pretty good moments.
I like the soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack's heat. Soundtrack's some of the best music I've ever heard. Uh,
I like, I like, I like the soundtrack.
yeah, it's like I don't really like the show. I don't think it's well written, but I enjoy it. You know, at least
I
it's
like
just
And the good thing with Fairy Tail fans too is
The
that
animation's
like when
good.
you bash on it, when you bash on the show, like they know there's nothing they can do because they know that their show's not good. Like they've accepted it, you know.
yeah.
Dude, I can be pretty toxic towards Fairy Tail, but the thing is, I
Like,
do
oh
ironically,
my god,
so that's
dude!
the
I
mean.
remember like yesterday, this anime account that I follow, Sinbad. We've all talked about Sinbad.
Sinbad is
Sinbad's
amazing.
the
I
mean
love
best.
him.
Sinbad's amazing.
I like the character
Uh,
Sinbad too.
Dude,
That
yeah,
show's
I
actually
Sinbad
remember.
Mog is
that
great.
show's actually really good.
Yeah, I
Mog is
remember.
pretty good.
I
And then
remember
seeing him in
yesterday.
Maggie again was cool,
I remember yesterday.
even though it came out first.
Yesterday he had made a random post, and he said like, who would win in a fight between Natsu and the Hunter x Hunter verse? And you know, as a joke, I said like, "Oh, Natsu would win because he has the power of friendship."
Oh yeah, I
Like
remember that.
hours later, some asshole sends me this fucking long ass fucking To Kill a Mockingbird chapter 20 analysis paragraph saying that, "Oh my god, they don't even use power of friendship. If the only one that uses power of friendship is Urza. Stop jumping on the hate train already. How about you form your own opinions, blah 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 blah." I just literally said, "My nigga, it's a joke. Chill
Uh,
out."
hey.
No, like we talked, we were hinting at it, but we talked about the thing that I got that somebody sent me paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs.
I kind of like,
I didn't see that
kinda-
remark. Like, can you send it?
kinda
Can you
funny.
send it to me?
I'll send you
Send it
all
to
those.
this.
Yeah.
No, not about the
Send it to
Gon.
the
No, not about
general
the
chat.
not about Gon versus
Oh, you're talking about
Deku.
what I?
I'm talking. Yeah, I'm
what I was
talking about the To Kill a Mockingbird chapter 20. Like,
I
thing.
think
Okay,
I have
so
it. I think I have it
so the
screenshotted. I'll send it to our chat.
so in the like the thing we're talking about, like the Gon, the Deku and being compared to Ed, like my dream got crushed when I was 6. And Ed, like, I lost my entire arm and leg. My little brother lost his entire body, right? Uh, somebody's all
died.
like,
I had to see
somebody,
my mother turned into a pile of. Well, I had to see what it looked like. What I tried to revive as my mother as a pile of goop. My brother
yeah.
had to see
So
that through his own eyes.
so what happens is like some kids are like,
my fat.
oh, so and the thing is like, well, freaking Fullmetal Brotherhood's better because power of friendship. The Fullmetal Brotherhood's better because Deku would just win with power of friendship, and somebody's all like, power of friendship where? It doesn't exist. I'm like, what about 1,000,000%? And this kid went off on me. Paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. We somehow got into the argument that Deku was a better protagonist than Gon from Hunter x Hunter, and like,
That's literally how.
Derek, what is this screenshot you sent to the chat that just says I would not let her step on me?
That's you. That's
that's
you.
you.
I need the context.
I mean that, like
No, like
Because
no,
1,000,000%
it's like
was
there's
power.
like a whole there's
We
like a
all agree
whole.
1,000,000% was power friendship. We all agree on 1,000,000% power friendship. He's
Yes,
not
I
a
don't
one
care what
there.
anyone tries to
Everybody
do.
put your right hand up. Put your right hand
Coda
up
tried
right
to
now.
protect him, and he got inspired
hand
from
is
Coda
up.
protecting him. He got reminded from his dream that Coda tried to protect him, and he did 1,000,000%.
Everybody, I want everybody
power
to put their right hand up and repeat after me. Okay, let me know when you'll have a right
Power
hands up.
friendship doesn't need to be friends. Power friendship's anything friends that they just right with.
My right
Repeat
hand is
after
up,
repeat
my
after
right
me
hand
when
up.
your right hand is up. 1,000,000% was the power of friendship.
1,000,000% was the power of friendship.
Good.
No, you. And
Okay, you're keeping the show. You've been
Yeah,
officially
like-
uninvited.
You're
I,
officially-
Anthony
you're
Velasquez,
officially
do solemnly
uninvited from our
swear
group grilling
that I will
session.
support and
Fuck
defend
you.
the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of my superiors as appointed by the...
Execute Order 66. I think I accidentally just destroyed Derek. Can he speak?
I'm just reading
Oh, there we
what I'm
No, because
reading
I see like a
what-
half paragraph of why like Futaba's worst girl in Persona 5, and then I just see I would not let her step on me.
Don't worry about that. But anyways, like I'm like sending him like memeing him, and he's getting more and more pissed off at me. And I keep memeing him, he's getting more and more pissed off at me. Like literal paragraphs, like
Just send him the picture
all
of.
because I said 1,000,000% with power of friendship. That's my redeeming.
Let me
He's an
explain
MHA
something.
fan. He's got a superiority complex.
Let me
okay?
explain something. I remember he had said something like, they stated in the show that quirks are like, they work like muscles, and when your adrenaline is pumping, when your adrenaline's going nuts, your muscles are gonna do things that you wouldn't even think of. Let me say this. Okay. I'm a small guy. I'm fucking 5'3". Yeah, I'm a midget. Leave me alone. If I'm about to fight someone who's like 6'5" tall, that's Derek's height. 6'5" tall. This guy has giant ripped ass Baki muscles and can bench press 300 pounds like it's nothing. If my adrenaline is going nuts, does the chances of me winning that fight increase against that guy? No. He's fucking me up. Simple as that.
This kid also said that
You might not
Gone
feel the
vs.
pain.
This kid also said that Gone
I
vs.
won't feel the
Picto
pain,
made.
but I'll feel it afterwards. That's for damn sure.
This man
Yeah.
also said Gone vs. Picto made no sense and Gone's transformation was whack.
Wait, wasn't that
Worst
the fight?
transformation.
Wasn't that the fight where he literally like just donutted him?
He said Gone vs.
Hold on.
Picto is power of friendship. I'm like, dude, Gon put a limit on himself. He gave up his powers.
Wait, I gotta
No,
see
no,
this.
no. Nen works.
It's an extension of the established Nen rules.
He-
Nen's
he-
not a
he
powerful
literally
power
put-
system, right? But it's still it's the fact that it's so well thought out makes it better than most.
Hold on, I gotta watch this.
Literally, he put a limit on himself to give up his powers in order to beat Picto. That is not power of friendship. He used the rule from the power.
Holy cow! This is transformation looks whack. It's just a bunch of black stuff.
Yeah, and then he's all like, it wasn't hype at all. The
Wait.
transformation.
Oh wait, that's his
Okay.
hair. I
The
haven't seen that for-
transformation, like Gon versus Picto, had more emotion than Deku versus Muscle Man.
Or anything in MHA in general.
Dude, Gon versus Picto was some of the best. That wasn't really a fight, to be honest. That was just a one-way, just slaughter.
No, it wasn't a fight. She took off his arm, but that didn't really matter.
Holy cow! His
It didn't
eyes.
matter.
That's cool.
Dude, everybody just punched her to the ground like.
Oh,
Dude,
he
I
looks
love-
hot. I'd let him step on me.
Stop.
God.
Stop.
Iggy, you need to chill.
I can't say
Who's
herring
here?
of balls, but you can say you'd let Big Gon step on you.
Okay, for legal reasons, that's a joke.
For
Oh my,
legal
dude, he
reasons,
literally,
that's a joke.
oh, and he just kicked, the Nan. Oh, man, he's in the air now. Okay, I'm watching this right now. Look, holy cow.
No, yeah, it's good.
Dude,
I love
Hunter
the
Hunter
cosplay.
is
Oh,
amazing.
jeez, his muscles is getting big.
Yeah, apparently that's whack, and it's not emotional at all, and it's one of the worst transformations in anime and all that.
Don't you
How's that
know?
one-
Because
That's
as
not-
we know,
Compared to what? 1,000,000%?
yeah,
What's
Compared
under
to
that
1,000,000%.
transformation?
It's
it's
just
power of friendship.
power. Just power of friendship.
Yu Hakusho is a masterpiece. Anyways,
Oh my
This is a
gosh.
masterpiece, Lamau.
that's a really good fan art, the cosplay.
Have you seen the Doug Dimmadome
Love the hair.
cosplay with the same thing like that?
Yeah, and yeah, it's like a helmet. It's got like straps.
So yeah, as I was saying,
Oh
that's why
crap!
that's another example why MHA's fan base is toxic. They can't handle that.
They can't handle constructive criticism.
Exactly.
They're the same. They're the same kids that like get offended when the teacher says like, okay, you need to like constructively criticize.
The thing is,
somebody
they went off on
essay.
me. They went off on me, and I straight up, I don't know what I said. I was all like, I never said power of friendship was bad in the first place. I said there was some. He's all like, well, see, you saying power of friendship is bad is your opinion. I'm all,
Oh jeez, this is whack.
Yeah,
Pito's
her-
being. Oh my.
you literally made no sense. You asked me if. You asked where power of friendship was. I said it was in there. Then
He's
you
prepared
I
to
said,
never use.
I never said it was bad. Why are you going off on me? And he's all like, well, you being bad is your opinion. I'm like, why are we still arguing?
Why am I listening to the ramblings of a 17-year-old virgin?
He's probably just a 12-year-old weebly who just got into anime.
He's probably seen Hunter x Hunter and My Hero, and that's about it.
He didn't understand how Nen worked, so instantly.
He
quirks are
probably
better.
didn't, honestly. Dude,
Uh,
how is Gon becoming the transformation asshole? I'm wondering.
Better than oh, I can stop time.
It's not. Anthony, is that an asshole? Gon becoming the
Is what?
transformation. Gon doing that
No,
transformation.
because he was angry. They've established several times that you can sacrifice certain aspects of your like they established that with Kurapika's chains that you can sacrifice certain things to make your Nen more powerful.
Yeah, the chain. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, he used the chain or whatever, and he's like, hey.
he only
if I-
he only can use his
He only uses
full
on,
power
like, a
on the
certain-
spiders.
Yeah, or
and
else,
then,
like, it would
even
just crush
later
his
on,
heart.
he makes it more powerful against the spiders to where for every second he's an emperor time, it's a day off his life.
Jeez.
And that
Dude, Kurapika is so freaking good. I
Yeah,
love
he's-
Nen. Everything.
he also
is
just has a
just-
gun.
Kurapika has a gun. It's amazing.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to use his power because he doesn't want to get pooped on.
Kat, what are you doing?
I like how people try and justify that the water breathing the breathing techniques in Demon Slayer are like powers, and like
They're
they can
not.
easily-
They're not. That's.
It's literally-
It's like sword styles.
It's literally, isn't it like, didn't the author say, yeah, it's just an artistic representation or whatever, or something like that?
No, yeah, all like the fire and like the flashy stuff is just art.
MHA fan base, like,
Alright.
yo, I fixed it. Okay, wow, I should not have zoomed in on that because the picture isn't added.
Don't worry about the iFunny watermark. I didn't find it on.
No, I clicked on the other one about Deku or whatever, and I don't know if you're gonna add in never mind.
God,
No, I wasn't.
MHA Twitter is cursed. It's really.
Yes.
I don't have Twitter just for that reason. Not
I have
even
a
just
Love
MH
Live page.
not even just the MHA side, just Twitter in general. It can be a scary place.
Exactly.
very, very scary. Very, very scary. Scary clown.
I follow Nux Taku with Derek or whatever, and he posted about like presidential election, like why presidential elections should be done through Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yes, it was amazing.
Oh, my mom's home.
LOL.
Honk.
What else?
What's
What
another
else fan
toxic?
base?
Another toxic fandom.
Naruto maybe.
We already said Naruto.
Oh,
We briefly mentioned it.
Roblox.
Yes, Roblox fanbase, yes.
What are you? The MHA fan base. Oh my gosh.
We
You know-
talked about Demon
oh!
Slayer, right?
Oh, quintessential quintuplets fans. Or oh jeez, and we have our
Hi,
guest.
Kevin.
What the fuck? Get
Our-
out of here.
Our guest is
Recording.
finally here, but
Almora is here. Whoa, you survived.
Don't care, didn't ask. Plus, you watch MHA.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, quintessential quintuplets fans are like, I honestly think any harem fan base is just naturally toxic.
They don't exist.
Yo, does this mean Rosario Vampire is instant toxic?
Oh my g- Hey, Amora, since you're here, what's an anime fan base you think is really toxic? Oh, and just for the record, we've talked about MHA, Naruto,
Yeah, yeah.
Bleach,
Gintama.
Yeah.
Bleach,
Slayer.
Dragon Ball,
Demon
Attack
Slayer.
on Titan, Demon Slayer.
All the mainstream ones.
Yeah. Any other
Oh,
anime you could think of?
I
That
I
has a
have
toxic
one. I
fandom?
have one as well. Like another one. But
Can give me some ideas.
I was gonna say Yuri on Ice was pretty bad at the time.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not too familiar with their fan base.
Okay, so I had a bunch of friends that really loved Yuri on Ice. Like, Yuri on Ice be the best anime of all time. And they were literally, if I remember correctly, they tried to bot the votes.
Is it
when
because
was...
the characters are gay?
Yes. They tried
Yep.
tried to find somebody who would bot the stuff for the anime awards for that year.
Dude.
Then
that
this
show
and
was
then
not
there was
good.
that other group, Derek, the other group that I know of, which is the one that you know of too. They were like, yeah, Yuri on Ice, they're gay. It's great. I'm thinking when I'm talking about the people who are trying to bot the stuff or
There
whatever,
was an
I'm talking
anime
of a
club,
completely different
and
group.
they banned them from watching from watching at the high school. They banned them from watching
Maid
what
Dragon.
was it called? Dragon Maid, yeah.
It's because they watched it in English. Because in Japanese it's different, but in English, Toru literally says, "I will let Miss Kobayashi violate my body in any way she wants." And they literally said that in English. And in Japanese, she's like, "I'll just do anything at
She
your
also
request."
says Shota Boy in English. So.
Yeah, she does.
We tried watching Kobayashi's Dragon Maid in the anime club.
Yeah, that's why I left.
Yeah, and that was an instant nope. Once they I believe it was Kobayashi who like took off Toru's like.
Oh, that
that
was hilarious.
Didn't you guys watch One Punch Man then instead?
Yeah.
You guys should have put on some like really crappy shonen or something.
Oh, you guys,
Yes.
I know you guys watched Your Lie in April.
Good shit.
My favorite anime, by the way.
I've seen that show so many times.
I
I
gotta
need
rewatch
more.
it.
What's another show that's fan?
I mean, we're
that's-
basically almost out of time anyway.
This
Oh, we
is
are?
true.
Nah, we can
Yeah.
keep going.
We have a little longer. We started a little late. We're like
Like
10
10
minutes late.
minutes, 10 more minutes. Hold on, I gotta let
No,
my
we
dog out.
started at 4:08.
Yeah. Now let me just say, this fan base I'm about to bring up, it's not necessarily toxic. It's just pretty annoying. But One Piece's fandom, I'm gonna get so much shit for saying that. But hey, let me explain first. Let me explain. There's only one major thing that makes me think One Piece's fandom can be pretty toxic. Because One Piece is such a good show, people cannot fathom the idea of someone not liking it or someone criticizing it. I've seen comments on Instagram.
No, Anthony, you're gonna get removed from the show if you. Oh my, no.
What
It's
do you
examples
say?
of
gosh.
fan base.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god, oh my
No.
god.
It's examples.
No, that's so.
It's not
Like,
like I'm
those are
posting
examples that will get our
pornography.
YouTube channel like banned.
But then don't put it on the. Don't put it in the video.
I'm not gonna put it in the video because I always put like a really chill picture over like my wallpaper, like everything. But that is so cursed, and I.
Erie and
Yeah, that's the
Aizawa.
point.
Hey,
Alright,
she's
back
like
to One
5.
Piece fan. Cough,
Hey,
cough,
guys.
Gon's hairline.
Guys, what was I
Oh
what
yeah,
was
can
I
we
talking
talk about Gon's hairline? Gon's hairline fans.
Stop.
He's like the general media trying to cover up Epstein's death.
What was
Jeez,
it?
nah, I'm
Shut
gonna-
up.
What was I talking about?
One Piece.
Oh, One
Epstein's
Piece.
death, that's what.
Yeah.
That's why I brought up Gon's hairline because. he's a
No,
avid
no.
One
See,
Piece fan.
see, what happened was Epstein was either killed by the stand arrow or killed by 1,000,000%.
No, I want to be curious. You got died from standard.
So Epstein got 1,000,000%ed.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, as I was saying earlier, like I've seen comments on Instagram of people saying, I don't like One Piece, or just giving it a little bit of criticism, and then you'll see just so many One Piece fans like going off on them, saying how One Piece is an amazing show and it's a masterpiece and everything. And by the way, Omora, we can hear you fucking mashing your controller.
Oh, sorry, I'm playing Yakuza 0. Greg got me addicted to this.
Playing Dance Dance
What is-
Revolution plus GTA.
What? Okay, I always hear people talking about Yakuza 0. I've already.
It's a fighting game.
Oh my. I saw a clip. I've seen some clips.
Everybody
where
says the story's supposed to be amazing or something like that.
It is.
I saw a clip where like what was it? Like, there's a whole scene where like there's like some guy's like sitting. He's like got Josuke hair and he's like sitting in a chair, and then he
Kuza.
yeah, and he flamboyantly like picks up the phone. He's like, "Hi, moshi moshi."
Mush, mush.
And my balls.
But yeah,
hurt.
Oh, that's-
but One Piece fans say the same thing over and over, and that the show gets better after episode 9,000.
No, yeah, you'll be. I think One Piece character design is a little weird, and they'll be like, ah!
Yes.
Nami's the best girl.
Thank you. Oh my.
You'll be like,
Now, don't get me wrong.
I'm not a fan of like the weird proportions, and they'll be like, oh!
Don't get,
That's
hey,
really what it is.
Hey, don't get me wrong. There are characters in One Piece I think look cool, like Luffy, Zoro, Mihawk, fucking
I like
Ace.
Sanji.
Sanji's
Yeah,
cool.
Sanji.
Sanji and Sabo both look
Like,
cool.
I always get hungry when he cooks.
Usopp is obviously the coolest looking.
Sanji's the best simp in anime,
But
don't
hey, guys, like characters like fucking Blackbeard and Big Mom,
Oh my, Big
Ew.
Mom's so weird.
like those don't look good.
What?
I'm sorry. Those don't look good.
Any female
Now
One
look,
Piece, I
look.
don't like the character design of.
Look.
Ah, you're
I understand-
sexist.
I understand it's because One Piece has a unique art style, but here's the thing: unique
have to like
does
it.
not equal good.
No,
That
correct.
doesn't mean it's good.
Look at Mole. Code Geass' like favorite anime of all time. It's like your style.
Well, yeah, I don't like.
I agree that the art
at all,
style is
really.
a little whack at sometimes.
But the show is a masterpiece. It's my second favorite anime of all time. So.
I don't know what was up with anime sci-fi before, like pre-2010, where like I guess it still is, where like everything. I don't know. Let me see if I can find examples.
It's better than Slice of Life before
You better
2010,
not
where
diss
their eyes
Psychopath.
were like
Psychopath's
puffed.
amazing. Psychopath is really good, guys. Written by the same dude who wrote Phantom Mercury, The Phantom, wrote Fate Zero, wrote Madoka Magica.
Oh, my brother is the prime example of like a really toxic One Piece fan. Like I'll try and do is I'll talk about like some other, like we were talking about Fullmetal Alchemist and how it was a pretty good show, my other stepbrother and I. And our brother's like, oh, but it's not as good as One Piece or whatever. Start going on about like why One Piece.
Good lord.
He's one of those people. He's a One Piece supremacist, and thank goodness he has not discovered MHA yet, because he only watches One Piece.
what was it gonna? Oh yeah.
He's gonna butt heads with the MHA fan base.
The thing is,
He's been banned off Instagram for that too. He's banned on like 3 different accounts because he's argued.
Dang.
He's like argued. He's taken
Well,
on
here's-
the K-pop fan. He tried comparing Jungkook to Zoro.
But here's the thing, though. Yes, One Piece is a good show. I agree, but it's like the pacing.
It's so
Like-
bad.
The pacing is the one thing to where I wouldn't say it's the greatest of all time.
The manga, ever since the manga fixes that though.
It's an amazing show. Don't get me wrong. I'm nearly 300 episodes in, and yes, I agree. It's an amazing show. I really enjoy watching it.
Are you using
What?
One Piece?
No, that site got cucked actually.
No way. Hold on.
Well, I mean,
How?
it didn't get like deleted or anything. It's still there, but you can't like stream the videos. You have to download them.
One Piece.
But I did that, and the subtitles weren't working, so I'm just gonna watch the anime. I don't care.
I'm probably just gonna read it when this summer.
You should.
Some
I like
guy
it.
that I follow on Instagram like caught up to the manga in like 2 weeks.
Nux watched over 100 episodes in like over 300 episodes in like 5 days.
That sounds like, well, yeah, he's an anime YouTuber. He has nothing to worry about. He's set for life.
I wouldn't say
and
so. He
then
had a
there's
job
us.
up until recently. It's just recently
He got cucked because of the virus.
no, recently like a year ish ago he got 1 million subs and he decided let's try to do a YouTube full time. Nux is a really humble dude. I like him a lot.
Dakota commented on my post, "Life is pointless because power of the friendship will beat anything."
I mean, Dakota's not wrong there.
He's not.
He's an interesting fellow.
Dakota actually was one of the people that back in like middle school that said Fairy Tail was really good. I'm not joking.
I think we hit the time.
That really sucks because I don't care.
Oh well, you're
I
bro.
don't care.
I
just
have to
cool.
register for college classes.
Ha!
Could've been doing Hey, I get free college
Derek's
for 2
about to
years.
die.
Sorry about that.
Ha! Joke's on you. Be like me and just jump off a bridge. Okay.
Well, you could have just ended the. You could just cut this entire end half of the end part.
Yeah,
off.
but I'm not gonna know. Like, I'm not gonna know when, cause like I can't hear anything. Okay, I think we're just gonna. I don't know.
You guys see that toad picture?
That picture.
Do I
That-
want to see the Toad picture? That's the real question.
That I sent in the general section.
Like, dude, I'm already just popped it in
I still like that
MHA.
Yeah,
picture.
more just
I
popped
s-
out
Yeah,
of nowhere.
it's the what are
It's a
you,
toad.
the MHA fan base.
Yeah.
Look at the
Oh,
top
oh,
of
yeah.
MJ fans be like, "Ooh, I fixed." You're not wrong
Wait,
about
what
that.
is that?
Do you see what's
What
on
was
top
that?
of
What was that
Oh
picture
my
doing a Sailor Moon?
God.
Okay, this is all gonna go in like cut out parts. That'll just be haha funnies. What was that one? What was that one meme where it's like or that thing? Because all the like Japanese anime fans got all pissed with us Western anime fans because we ruined the Sailor Moon challenge. Like it literally died after one like chick painted her hair black or whatever, and like it's culturally appropriate, and then everybody got all mad. Something
Yeah.
like that.
No, somebody made her look more Asian, and somebody's all like, "You made her look more Asian than the author did herself." And then they're like, "You know, she's Japanese, right?"
My gosh, people are retarded.
No, Anthony, I fixed it. That's actually one of the funniest scenes in Persona 5. Yusuke wants to paint her nude, and then she got really nervous, so she put up a bunch of clothes. That was a good scene, though. It was a funny scene, dude. And then she's like stripping, trying to seduce him, but he's like not wanting to.
Gosh. Oh crap. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm gonna end things off here, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Weebs in the Hood show. I hope you all enjoyed. If you guys are any little entitled fanboys who listen to this episode and thinks the show is superior, your show is not. It's trash. That is all I have to say, guys.
Your wife
And
is like-
remember, oh no, your waifus are also your waifus are also really good, unless it's
Anybody that's not, me.
obviously.
Yes, Anthony's best friend.
All right, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, fairy tale is
Tail
bad.
bad.
See ya.
I love my cat. Look at him. He's
Goodbye. I gotta get
bad.
registered for college.